Okay, but yeah. Pirate 8. This is another tough level. This is like, for some reason, Pirate is one of the hardest worlds in the game. Like, outside of any percent. Like, the 3 levels we don't do are actually really difficult, except for Pirate 7, I guess, because Pirate 7 is just a minigame level. But it's a hard minigame level, I will say that. So, it's an 8 chickens one. Immediately off the start, we can just skip the slide again. There's nothing we need on the slide. And then we're going to go up this beach, and then there's going to spawn these enemies. So, I like to do 2 hits on the frog, and then just run through like that. Get like a nice, quick kill on all of them. From here, we're going to pick up the frog's fruit and try and get a full-sized egg. I'm not sure, I can't remember like, off the top of my head which fruits do it, but essentially I'm just going to let this penguin spin out. But essentially what we're going to do next is we're going to dash up over that and then roll through the fruit. I think if you kill the penguin, that will open the gate, so if you want to do that, that's fine. We can ignore these frogs, they don't do anything for us. And we want to come in here, which will spawn, I think, 2 frogs. Then just drop your egg and grab this chicken. I haven't actually explained what the mission is, so you have to grab these 8 chickens to spawn the emblem. Pretty simple. You can grab a chicken by literally just going near it without holding an egg. So here we're gonna do a cannon shot over to this island. It's kind of like a blind one. I kind of like use the sun as a kind of reference. I feel like this sort of shot with like the scenery just out of the way will get us over there. So. Yeah, I don't really have like a clear lineup. It's roughly like this. Yeah. And you might aggro some penguins. Just be careful. Try not to, I guess. But like, if it happens, don't worry about it too much. We need to kill all these to activate the next cage here. So you can dash up into here. Like so. And then, yeah, we got another one of these annoying big egg sort of jumps here. If you want to, you can hit this, which will open the gate. But yeah, let's pretend like we didn't. So you just do it like that. You need to egg bounce over it. If you try and land, you will die. So you need to egg bounce, which is where it's hard. So here, we're going to like shoot like roughly here, which will get us between, it'll get us under the flag and into those blue rings like that. Okay, so this section's really difficult. And what I like to do here is probably what I wouldn't recommend doing. In fact, I'll show off what I'll do on one of these penguins. Do a full hop over the penguin like that, which I didn't get, so if you don't want to do that, then just like wait for it to spin out and then do that. But if you want to, yeah, hit it on the head with the full hop and then, well, yeah, once you're at the peak of your jump on your full hop, dunk it on its head, which will then like allow it to take 1 hit of damage and then the shockwave will finish it off. But once you grab that chicken, then to get off this island, you're going to come over this way. You don't need to kill these enemies. They just sort of just get killed as you run through. And then there's this shot. So you can be fancy and try and line up the shot to get right in the yellow hoop or onto that island, but it's not worth it. Just like aim slightly above the blue hoops and do that. Yes, frogs are annoying. You can kill both quickly, but like, I guess if you're trying to play safe, just kill one, go to the back, and like camp it out. And then from here, you're going to go down this slide. I believe we can ignore this section because like there's nothing worth collecting. You can get straight into that, into this cannon. Okay, this is where I got confused in the last one. And how's it going, Luda? I hope you're doing well. This is where I got confused in Pirate 6. Once you land out of this cannon, there's going to be 3 penguins in a circle. We're going to try and immediately dunk and kill all 3. But it's kind of like RNG, I think, on whether or not you're going to like kill all 3. So if you don't, you're just going to run away and get out of their way, essentially. Okay. So I was a bit confused there. I wouldn't recommend killing the penguins like that if they're not used to it. But like, yeah. I was so confused why they weren't spawning. And I think it's just because I was too far back. Usually, sometimes you'll like end up too far forward. Or like you'll be in like the perfect place where you can just dunk on the ground and kill all 3. So, if you don't kill all 3, just like trying to get away, let it spin out, then run into it, kill it. Then from here, We're gonna get down this slide. I hope you any turn boys haven't been spoiled too much by the fact that we never do that slide. Oh my, okay. Okay, I was not expecting that to happen. How can I back this up? So we need a full egg for this, ideally. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, that was an absolute goof. So the point I'm trying to make here is that, like, we're going to go into this cannon next, and we need to go into this eye cave. And as we're going to have a full egg, this shot is going to be quite difficult. So I'd recommend, like, something around this level, as central as you can, and you'll go right in. Kill the frog first, just so it stops being annoying, then you know for all these enemies. Talk to the chicken. And then just move on. This movement is not optimal here. I'm just moving. Also, be careful. This geometry is kind of weird to move on, but like, yeah. Once that gate's down, you're gonna dash jump into this hoop. And all the frogs, we don't need them. And an egg bounce up here, and then just quickly do a circle. So, this rail is quite glitchy. I don't know what causes it, but usually if a giant egg and you try and dash jump on here, you will get stuck for a little bit, but like, let's see if we can actually get it. Okay, so we got like a slow roll, which we shouldn't really be getting, but like it happens. Anyway, so here you just want to aim to the right of this blue hoop, and you'll land by the emblem. And that's basically Pirate 8. That was a really scuffed sort of guide to it, but I think it shows off the route, which is the more important thing right now. As I said, I will make better guides eventually for all levels. This is just to help people who don't know what they're doing.